welcome to the vlog. I have a few things on the to-do list today. Today is January 20th, and that means that tomorrow is the release for Onyx Storm. Here's the problem with that. It is supposed to snow, or we're supposed to get some sort of severe cold weather coming through tomorrow morning. Here's the thing about living in the South. Everything shuts down when there's a threat of snow. So there's a lot of places that are already closed, and that could include Walmart and Target and Barnes & Noble, the places that are selling Onyx Storm. Weather isn't supposed to hit us until Tuesday morning around 7 or 8 a.m. So this is really throwing a wrench in my Onyx Storm release. But there's a midnight release happening at a few Barnes & Nobles near me. There's one closest to my house. And I called them and I asked, can I come to the midnight release? They said I could come, but they couldn't guarantee if I could get a book. That's not gonna work well with me, and I hate that. I loathe the idea of going there and not being able to get a book. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the Barnes & Noble right now. I'm gonna go in person and I'm going to beg them on my hands and knees, asking if I could reserve a book. Pretty please. If this doesn't work, I'm going to call the other Barnes & Noble that's further away from me and beg them to give me a book. I need a book tonight, just in case everything is shut down tomorrow.
How can I give you all of me when I'm only half a man?
Okay. Please, fingers crossed. I'll do what kind of ritual I gotta do in order to reserve a. I know you guys are doing the midnight release for Onyx Storm tonight. Do you have any more books available to be reserved?
No, we don't.
Okay.
We closed at like 11.
Okay, so
if we have any left, they'll be available tomorrow as well.
okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was unbelievably tragic. She straight up was like, "Not girl, you're shit out of luck." I'm also filming on my phone because my camera died and I didn't realize it was dying, and I didn't bring extra batteries. Didn't do this last time for Iron Flame. Iron Flame, you could just show up and like, I got a book. This time, like, they're making you reserve books, which I should have known. Okay, let's call the other Barnes & Noble before we freak out. Yep. Right, I just got off the phone with the other Barnes & Noble. Guess what they told me? The same fucking thing! You had to pre-order. The only books that they're selling for the midnight release are books that were pre-ordered. Not even the books like they're gonna have in stock. Only the books that were pre-ordered. And I was like, okay, can I pre-order? And they're like, no, you're like way too late. I never pre-order ever! For the 2 midnight releases I've been to, that was not the case. And that was for the Crescent City, House of Flame and Shadow, and for Iron Flame. I'm about to go to Lulu and go to Target and hope at Target perhaps I'll be able to find an early copy. At this point, I'm desperate. Because if I'm not going to get it tonight, I'm not going to be able to get it tomorrow. Because they said they're going to be closed. The other Barnes & Noble said they're going to be closed. And just everything's going to be closed! Did I really think that I was going to be able to get an early copy? No. But like, was it worth it to try? I guess. I'm accepting defeat, and now I'm just gonna go back home. I've made it back home, but I did have a little trip to urgent care first. I've been having this like persistent cough since the end of November, and my sinuses have been absolutely terrible, and I don't know why. And it's been going on for months and months and months. I've been taking Claritin, Sudafed, Mucinex, Robitussin. Nothing has worked, so I said, fine, I'll go to the doctor, and now I got antibiotics and a steroid that I will have to go back out later and get whenever the prescription is ready to pick up. I'm still in denial about Onyx Storm. What's next? I have to make Cameron some lunch. He is on something called a turnaround, and if you don't know what that means, it's essentially he has to work every single day. Cameron is a chemical plant operator. In other words, in like lesser, more common words, he just oversees the production of chemicals, and he makes sure everything is, you know, going good, all the equipment is good. He tests the levels, he tests like everything. He's just there producing the chemicals. So he is having to work every single night for like the past, I don't know, it's been almost 3 weeks now. He's been working every day, and he'll probably still have to do this for another week or two. So I'm going to make him some dinner, which will be a gumbo, because it's supposed to be super cold, and there's nothing better than a gumbo whenever it's freezing cold outside. While the gumbo finishes cooking, I'm gonna go pick up my prescription. Cameron is awake now, so he can, you know, make sure it's not burning the house down. Apparently Walgreens is closing early today too. They're closing at 1:30, currently 12:30, so I need to go pick up my prescription before they close. One thing about me, you guys, I hate taking medicine, especially like antibiotics or anything that is like coming from the pharmacy. I don't know, I have this like irrational fear of big pharma. I don't think it's irrational at all. Fuck big pharma. But I've had this cough for literally 3 months, and the sinus pressure is just getting worse. So I think like I'm gonna have to, like, this is my last resort. I've done everything that I can do, and so I'm resorting to antibiotics, and I'm going to completely destroy my gut biome. Let's play a game. How long am I going to sit in the Walgreens drive-thru? I think I'm probably going to be here for another 30 minutes. Yeah. Oh, this is a perfect time for me to talk to you guys about the TikTok ban that happened only for like 12 hours. I'm so, like, don't get me wrong, I'm so happy that TikTok is still here. We could still use the app. But what was all that about? That was so rude. And not that it's TikTok's fault, it's the United States government. Which, girl, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Today is also Inauguration Day. But TikTok is still here. I did jump the gun just a little bit, and I deleted it off my phone because it was taking up like 60 gigs on my phone. I was like, okay, if I'm going to not be able to use TikTok, I'm just going to free up 60 gigs of data and be able to like edit better on my phone, because I edit all my YouTube videos on my phone as well. Honestly, it would probably be easier if I did that on my computer. I just like the convenience of just like laying in bed all cuddled up editing on my phone. TikTok's back, but I still can't download it in the App Store yet. Thank God I still had it downloaded on my iPad, so I've been using TikTok on my iPad. Hopefully they get it up in the App Store again soon, but what a tease. Just, oh my god, the way that I was crying. If you guys were there with me in my last live on TikTok, girl, it was so emotional. For what reason? What reason? Why are we crying like that? They played with my emotions. And Karen is calling me again. Hello?
Are you still there?
Yeah.
You should grab me a box or some hot hands.
Okay, I'll look. I posted on my TikTok about the predicament I'm in with this Onyx Storm release and everything being closed tomorrow, and people are saying that there's a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and that's what they're talking about pre-ordering, but you can go to the Midnight Release and get a regular copy. Should I try? Should I try to go to the Midnight Release tonight? It opens at 9. So I can just, you know, show up and like beg them. Should I try? I didn't find any hot hands, like the hand warmers specifically, but this is the Hot Hands brand, but they're supposed to be for your feet. They're the same thing, except you're just supposed to put them in your shoes. This is literally all that they had. They were sold out of everything else, and Cameron works outside, and it's supposed to get real nice and cold tonight, so you know what? At least he has those.
Sounds like they closed.
Some people are saying their Barnes & Noble are doing first come, first serve. Not mine. That's how they've been doing it for Crescent City and for Iron Flame, but I guess this time you have to pre-order.
Hi, this is Kathleen Houseworks. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm just wondering if you guys are doing a midnight release for Onyx Storm.
We are not. I'm so sorry to say.
Okay. Please, please, please.
Baton Rouge Second and Charles, my name is Edward. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm just calling to see if you guys are doing a midnight release for Onyx Storm.
We are. So our launch party starts at 9. There's going to be trivia, games, other things to hype up the book, and then we are going to start selling copies at 11 p.m. Anybody that has an Onyx Storm voucher, they're going to get it first, and then if we have any copies left after the vouchers are given out, then we'll start selling them.
How do you get one of the vouchers?
So you have to have a rewards account with us at 2nd and Charles, and then you come to the store and we sell the vouchers at the front desk.
That one was promising. That's promising. That's promising. But I'm still not happy about the odds.
Go there now and go get a voucher.
Yeah,
join their
I could.
rewards program and get a voucher.
I could. Let's see if we could get a copy. Are you guys doing the midnight release for Onyx Storm?
Sure. Did you want a voucher?
Yes, please. Look, 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 look! I got it! I was able to secure a copy of the Onyx Storm Deluxe Edition for a midnight release! The midnight release is at 9 o'clock, so that means I have a few hours to tidy up. I still really need to tidy up. Look, just, God, it's a mess. And also, I'm gonna show you the kitchen. Remember, this is a safe place. We listen and we don't judge. I try to clean the kitchen every day, but gosh darn, does it get dirty every single day. I also need to run a load of laundry. I have been wearing this Shadow Daddy sweatshirt every day. I just think it fits so perfect for Onyx Storm. It is actually technically a merch for Quicksilver, because I'll show you the back of it. Can you read it? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? I need to wash it because it's time. I love this. I love the energy before a release, how everyone is so excited. Everyone's like looking to get a copy, maybe go to a midnight release if it's available in your area. I love this energy, so you can call me dramatic, you can tell me I'm doing too much, I don't care. It makes me feel good, and that's literally all that matters. I'm literally just now realizing that all of the clips of me cleaning were filmed in slow motion. The way that it is so... Oh, Cameron's calling me again. The way this man never calls me, but today he's calling me... Hello?
How much she cares about y'all. Hey.
Hi.
So, they're asking if you would like to make a big gumbo for me to bring up here.
How big of a gumbo? Yes, I'd have to run to the store to get more stuff.
Okay, need me to send you money?
Yeah, love you.
Bye.
Bye. I thought I was going to be able to read. I did, but it looks like Cameron is going to have to stay overnight at work tomorrow because of how bad the weather is going to get. When I tell you that we are not prepared for the cold weather, snow, ice. Okay, the southern states, we panic. So did I make some gumbo today? Yes. Did I send him with gumbo to work? Yes. Now do they want me to make gumbo for his whole shift? So that means I need to go to Walmart literally right now. It's always right when you're about to sit down and relax too. Gumbo ingredients have been secure. Anytime I have somewhere where I know I need to be, like the release is gonna open at 9, so in 3 hours, I feel like I have to be ready like now, just in case. I am chronically early to things. I would rather be early to something than late. I hate being late. And now that we have to be there at 9, but it's gonna be a silly good time. So I wanna be there. And it's like, what am I gonna do? Just like wait to get ready? Why wait when I can just go ahead and get ready? I'm about to start getting ready, but I feel like I want to share these 2 supplements with you guys for a second. You know how I keep saying that I'm scared to take medicine, but I've been like super depressed and anxious and probably would benefit from some antidepressants, but I'm scared of Big Pharma and like don't want to be dependent on a drug that if I was to stop taking would make me feel like shit and I could possibly have a seizure and get really painful brain zaps from. Yeah, I have been searching for supplements to kind of help aid with my anxiety and depression, and I feel like I have found like a powerhouse combo. Now, just know that I'm not a doctor and I really don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I know from experience that these have helped me. So this also isn't sponsored. This is just like a little tip, a little trick that if you know you're in the same boat as me, maybe this might help you. The Sacred 7 mushroom extract capsule by the brand GRWM. I don't know what it is. It could be placebo. It could be all in my head. But the way that when I started to take these, like within a few days, I felt like my brain, my head, there was less noise. Like I felt like I could focus more and I had like a little bit more motivation to like want to get things done, which was new. And it all started when I started to take these. And I also have shouted out this supplement before, which is the magnesium supplements by the brand Calm. These two together, I don't know. They're like my powerhouse. They make me feel normal. And again, it could all be placebo. It could all be in my head, but it doesn't fucking matter at this point because if it's making me feel better, then it's making me feel better. We'll have a little get ready with me. Sometimes people will comment asking me about my makeup. So this is what you want to know, girl. Okay, so far all I have used is this NYX Plump Right Back Primer. I like a lot of NYX primers a lot, and this is just the one that I'm using right now. Don't judge me based on how dirty my makeup products are, okay? Please, whatever happens is the will of the gods, okay? For my foundation, I use this Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I have a mix of drugstore and high-end makeup, but there's one product that I would highly recommend investing in, and that is a good foundation. I have a confession to make with you. My makeup routine is for sure stuck in 2016. I can't. I'm like stuck in my ways. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I have tried to play around with my makeup before and like do it like a more updated version of it, especially with my eyebrows. Girl, my eyebrows will forever be like that 2016 style. Okay, I cannot do them laminated brows. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm old enough who I am, and how can I give you all of me when I'm only half a man? Top of the bronzer that I just did, I'm pulling this product all the way out from 2016. Even before that, this is like the one and only bronzer that I have like ever used, and that not like this one specifically. I keep buying it, you know, I use it up and then I have to buy more of it. I'm saying like this is like my go-to. Anyway, besides the point, this is the Hoola bronzer. To set my face, I'm just using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. That's really all that I do for my base. I'm not a blush girly. My cheeks are naturally red, and probably throughout the night you will be able to see my cheeks get red. It's a natural blush, okay? It's my natural color. I literally just keep them all in this little container. I've never been able to get on the blush bandwagon. Using this Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Hustle Baby. Hustle Baby. I'm just going to do like this, you know, like this. My eyes, I'm using this Nude Mood palette by ColourPop. These are the colors. They're absolutely stunning and gorgeous. This is usually like my colors that I usually stick to. Even in other palettes, I gravitate towards like these warm browns. And I think I'm going to keep my eyeshadow just kind of basic. Maybe I'll do just a crease. This is what people always want to know. What eyeliner do I use? How do I do my eyeliner? I like a lot of the Maybelline liquid eyeliners, especially the liquid eyeliners that you can get that are in a felt tip. They are the best. Also, pro tip, if you're doing a cat eyeliner, I have always had a mirror where I look down into the mirror while I do my eyeliner. Not like having a mirror that's straight in front of me trying to do the eyeliner. That, you're gonna mess it up that way. Get a mirror. Have it to where you're looking down and then do your eyeliner while you're looking down into the mirror. It's so much easier to do it like this. Just like your eyebrows, your eyeliners, they're sisters, not twins, okay? Because this one's a little thicker than this one. But once I put my eyelashes on, you literally can't tell the difference. My eyebrows are naturally like thick and full, so I try not to do too much with them. I look at some of the older pictures when I was younger and I used to like really fill in my eyebrows. You know what I said earlier, stuck in 2016. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I'm just going to ever so lightly fill in my eyebrows. I feel like this one looks stupid, but it's fine. It's good enough, you know? You know, I'm jealous of the girls who can just take their lipstick and just go, and it'd be perfect. My lips are too thin and frail to be able to do that. I have to be careful to not look stupid. Go in with this glitter eyeliner, and I think I'm just going to do it on my bottom. Sometimes I like to just put like a little on my cheeks like this, almost kind of like a highlighter, but like tap it out on like the outer corner of my eye onto my cheekbones. I don't know. I just think that looks so cute. Do I need dry shampoo? Do I? I could use a little spray. This is my favorite dry shampoo ever. It's by Kristen S, but I'm out of it. I don't have any more, but I do have some dry shampoo by Debbie. I don't really know if I love that dry shampoo. It was sent to me by the brand to try, but I think it just leaves like a white cast on my hair, and I don't love that. See what I'm talking about? How it's white on my fucking forehead? Fuck, I keep getting random phone numbers from a 225 number, which is the area code in which I live in. Should I call them back? Because they literally will only call me for like let's call them back.
Yo.
Who the fuck? Who the fuck was that? Who was that? Who is that? Ew! I don't have this number saved. Who is this? Why is it that's the one number I decide to call back and it's literally a man? A man on the end! The way that I hung up immediately. That's actually so sweet. That's actually so sweet. My husband had a motorcycle, but he sold a motorcycle and then he just sold his motorcycle helmet. He sold his motorcycle helmet the other day, and the guy who called me is the guy who bought the helmet, and he said he was scrolling through, he's trying to like change the settings, and he clicked on the favorites thinking that it would be, you know, the person he put in as favorites, but it was me. It was me. Because I'm my husband's favorite. It's time to go to the midnight release of Onyx Storm. Here is the fit, but here's the whole thing. Let's go. The parking lot of 2nd and Charles. It is 8:52, and there's like no one here. There's like no one here. The release party is supposed to start at 9. So maybe everyone's gonna be fashionably late. I told you I'm chronically early. So I'm just gonna sit in the parking lot, scope out the scene, get a lay of the land, and then when it's looking good, we'll go in there. To toot my own horn for a second, the Onyx Storm recap that I did is at 6,000 views, and like that is my best performing video so far. So maybe I should start recapping books. I mean, I was already planning to in the New Year's with like all my most anticipated releases, doing a recap of the books that have been released. So yes, I'm doing a recap for the Infatuated Fae series. Don't worry. I'm just really proud of myself because before I uploaded this, I was like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe, you know, there's people who do this better than me. Maybe, you know, my recap is going to be a little too jumbled, won't make sense. And even now, I still feel like doesn't make sense, but it's really good to see that everyone is loving it, and I keep getting tagged in videos on Instagram of people watching the video and saying it's really good. And it just, I don't know, it makes me feel good. Do the things that you want to do even though they don't feel right. Wait, no, that's wrong. That's terrible advice. Like, don't do drugs. Like, don't do bad things. You know, like, I'm saying, like, you know you want to do something, and then, like, you know, you're scared to do it because it's outside of your comfort zone. God, I'm gonna shut up now.
Like usual.
I really want to know more about Imogen's singing too, because I feel like her whole memory wiping.
Everyone, this is Erica. Hi. What's your TikTok?
Erica Nicole, Book Talk.
I'll have it linked in the description. We just did a trivia for Fourth Thing in Iron Flame.
I failed.
There was
too detailed questions.
I feel like, have you seen the Fantasy Fangirl podcast?
Yes.
Are we reading the same book?
Right.
That's how I
Where
felt
did
with the
those
trivia.
questions come
Are
from?
we reading
And
the
then we feel
same
dumb.
book? We're about to go live on Erica's TikTok. I unfortunately still don't have TikTok on my phone. I don't want to talk about it.
R.I.P.
But we still have 40 minutes until we can get the book. I'm not ready. I'm ready, but I'm so
I'm ready,
nervous.
but I hope it doesn't emotionally devastate me.
It will. Anyone up there? They were talking about
Theories.
No, they were talking about other books that Rebecca Yarros has written, and everyone was like, we don't care. And I'm like, y'all have never read the last letter. Y'all have never read the last letter. She will destroy us.
Right.
I know she will.
She's gonna rip your heart out and set it ablaze.
With no mercy. I vlogged my day all day today. Oh, I'm here for a Dane redemption arc. You're not?
It would have to be quite a redemption arc.
He left the school. He left Bascaya to follow the revolution.
He did.
That's like a big step for Dane.
Because he's such a rule follower.
Yes. I think I kind of forgive him. He gave Violet the space she needed. Let her come to him when she was ready. And he was helping her.
Would you say the same if it was Tamlin?
Oh, it's so crazy. Is this going to hold nothing but emotional devastation?
Most likely.
Like on a scale of 1 to, I want to guess, on a scale of 1 to 10, how emotionally wrecked am I going to be? I think it's going to be, it's book 3 of a 5-part series. I'm thinking like A Court of Wings and Ruin.
Oh God.
I'm thinking like, I'm like at an 8 or 9 solid.
Yeah.
This book is going
7 or
to,
8.
yeah, it's going to do it to me.
What if it's right out the beginning? That would suck.
Should we read the first? Should we just sit here and read? Oh, the edges are absolutely beautiful though.
Yeah.
And they don't feel crunchy either. Like they look solid on there. I did ask to keep my voucher and I technically wasn't supposed to, but he slid it in there. So no one, you didn't see that. Don't tell no one.
Right.
This is a secret.
Trade secret.
Classified. Navari scribes. Us. Right. Have made it home. On the drive home, they have salted the shit out of the roads, and it's supposed to get bad here around 7-8 a.m. so I don't know what I'm gonna do about the Target edition. I mean, if it's closed for everyone, no one can buy the book. I have faith that I'll be able to get a Target edition. I do want it because I want it on my shelves facing outwards, but here we have it. Look at Onyx Storm. It is absolutely stunning and it's beautiful, and I am about to get in comfy, cozy bedclothes and bang out a few chapters of this. I don't know how much I'll be able to read tonight, but I for sure am going to be reading some of it. Right, Oliver? We're going to get a snack. We're going to get comfy clothes on. We're going to cuddle and we going to read, right? Right. Remember, we're not posting any spoilers. I usually like to give it maybe a week or 2 before we start talking about everything that's happening on Onyx Storm. I will be probably posting reactions and whatnot, but no spoilers. No spoilers. If you post spoilers, your feet stink and your butt crack probably itches, and I hope you step on Legos. With all that being said, that's all that I have for you guys today. Until next time, okay, bye. Love you.